This is a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Leo, this is for October 5th through October 12th. It's Saturday to Saturday, and it's going to be your energetic forecast for the week. And in an effort to save time on your end, I pulled a crystal spirit for you to begin the reading. And the Leos received turquoise. Turquoise is about reframing. It's a different way of perceiving. Each of us can experience the same event differently because all of us are coming from different vantage points. Know too that as you change, so will your perspective and the message. This card is here for you so that you can change your story of what happened in the past at any time. You can choose which details to focus on and how to interpret events, for you are being encouraged to claim your power as a storyteller. Make no mistake, storytelling is an awesome power, for no one can take your truth away from you, but you may discover that it has more angles than you realized, just as a crystal turned over in your hand has more facets than apparent at first glance. What story will you tell? Will it be the one that is heroic and empowering, worthy of your hard work and efforts to heal what is wounded within you? Rest assured that you can be honest about all that you have experienced and done, yet still write a story that will help you feel that you are a strong, wise, and supported individual by the universe. The truth we all share is complicated, and the way you tell your truth is up to you. This energy encourages you to write your story well in a way that honors, empowers, and heals you, gives you strength, even if others may not seem to accept your truth. Tell it anyway, for doing so is a healing act. That's gorgeous. It's turquoise spirit. I forgot to tell you what it was. I don't think did I say turquoise? Anyway, it's turquoise. It's gorgeous. Turquoise teaches the beauty of wholeness. It assists us in honoring and bringing together all the pieces of ourselves in order to see the Sorry, I had to swallow. In order to see the magnificence in the unique collage that we are. Meditation with this stone allows us to honor the whole of our being, even when others don't. Don't ever seek any validation externally. Not that you are or do, but it's just not the right way for any human being to do or to go, because you'll never get that which you're needing from the external. You always get it from in here and your own power, your own truth. So where would it benefit the Leos to mostly focus their perception this week? Where would it benefit the Leos to mostly focus their perception this week? And this is Virgo energy. Some of you Leos have Virgo rising or Virgo moon. So Virgo, the Hermit card, in the traditional tarot is a gentleman with a robe and a hood on, and he has a staff. This illustration still has a staff, and it is showing how the person is alone, so that indicates being alone, secluded, away from the modern distractions and from any other person, to seek that wise counsel within, to be quiet, to hone in on the voice within that has no voice. It's like the thoughtless knowing. It's when you can finally quiet that monkey mind we all have, the one that is incessantly talking and telling and blah, 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 blah. That is a way to... Meditation is not for everyone, and it is hard to utilize sometimes with those of us like myself that have really high velocity of mental neurotransmitters, things going on a lot of. It's really hard to shut that down, and meditation is not for everyone, but there's a way that you can focus and center in on your breath. It's like you count to 4 when you breathe in through your nose, then you hold it for 4 counts, and then you breathe out through your mouth for 4 counts. And I'm sharing this with you because it's very simple And it is a great way to focus your attention on the breath. The breath is your source of life and your divinity. In Hawaii or in Alaska, when they say aloha, that ha is the sharing of breath for each other when they greet one another, because the sharing of their breath is their divinity. And the Eskimos, when they do noses with one another, they too exchange each other's breath. So I don't know why I told you that, but the point is that our breath is very sacred. And for those of you that may have the hard time with quieting that mind of yours, like I do, try that breath exercise. And really, when you mess up and you start to think again, don't berate yourself. Just be okay with it. The best thing to do is to not judge. Allow your mind to do what it does and observe it. The best way to formulate a escape is not the right word, a way out, let's say, of your monkey mind, I refer to it as, is to be the observer, is to really identify with that which is observing that thought pattern, that one that is just on autopilot. When you can observe it, then you can divide yourself from it. You can be apart from it. And you are, because you're not your mind. And scientific evidence to this day cannot dictate where on a human being their consciousness is. It is not in our brain, though a lot of us would assume, my mind, my thoughts, that's my brain. No, it's not. It's not in your frontal lobe. It's not in your cerebral cortex. There's absolutely no part of our minds where our consciousness is. So where is it? So that being said, there's a lot that we don't know, and there's a lot to be said for quieting the mind. Do not let the mind rule you, you rule it. And when it gets out of hand, know when to pull it back, and to know how to be like, not allowing it to autopilot your damn life for you, because that's where you run into a lot of drama, a lot of ego, and a lot of surface bullshit, and your mind is going to lie to you a lot. So, all that being said, your most important focus this week will be on quieting that part of your mind and really finding the space in between thoughts. The space in between breaths. There's a quick pause in between the inhale and exhale. That quick pause, there's no thoughts. So when I first started to quiet that part of me, that's the one little thing I had, was that one little pause in between the two breaths. And then I grew it from there. The quiet, I grew it from there. And in the quiet, in the stillness, Leos, is where all the beauty and beautiful gifts and the secrets lie, because the universe talks to us. There's a beautiful quote. It's, when you are silent, it speaks. When you speak, it is silent. So as we are talking and thinking, that part of the universe that is within us all, and we have access to the ancient, beautiful knowledge, we don't ascertain and we don't get to partake in it. So when you are able to still yourself, you're going to get solutions to problems that you can't believe. You're going to get answers to things. You're going to get just the most insane downloads that are going to change your life in massive ways that you're going to enjoy. So focus your attention on the stillness within you, so that you can hear that which doesn't speak but yet is superly charged and most effective at changing and helping you into maintaining and uplifting your quality of life while you're here on this earth. And you deserve that, Leo. Everyone does. So, what is Leo's biggest challenge? By the way, the Fool card is underlying the Hermit, and the Fool has no baggage, has no expectations, and is in la 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 di da di da land, and is very happy to be so. Underlying energy is like the backdrop energy of any card that I pull. So, what is Leo's obstacle for this week? All right, that's 3 cards. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take them because it's important. The minute I saw it, I knew I was going to take it. Your first card, Three of Wands. This is Aries and Sun energy, the Sun in Aries. This is about awaiting. This is about having put forth effort into some endeavor, and now you're waiting to see the results from that. Then you've got Kali here, but this is death. This is Scorpionic energy. This is all about release, rebirth. It's about cycles and the transformation that is constantly occurring within all human beings. Every single moment we are a different person. We are not the same as we were 2 minutes ago, 3 seconds ago, 1 year ago. We are all alchemicalizing and transmuting and I don't know how that came over on the video because obviously I'm still filming, but there was an emergency broadcast alert. So if you heard something weird, that's what it was. Sorry to interrupt. So Death card, it's about transcendence and transformation that is occurring in you, and about releasing that which doesn't serve you anymore, letting go what needs to be let go of, Leo. And then Judgment. And this is really important. It's about making a judgment call, making the proper decision that will land you to where you're meant to be. Your soul's intention, your soul's incarnation intention is at work within you, but you're not consciously aware of it. So when you are utilizing what you've been guided to do, the reframing of your story, the way to tell it, and the way to recreate yourself from the way that you might have thought about things and hurdles and obstacles in the past, you have the choice to be the one who chooses in your own life. And this is about second chances, hell, 500th chances. Hearing the call of your soul, aligning yourself with the right place, and taking the inspired action that you are led to by your heart. You are the sign that is ruled by the heart, Leo. And your heart is your compass. All of our hearts are. It's not our minds. It's not our thoughts. It's not anything that we can learn. It's the heart space. And it's best accessed when you are still. Now I'm going to get you a vibe check for this week, October 5th through October 12th, Saturday to Saturday. Okay, number 25. It's not personal. So I'm just going to read to you from the book. This is such a great oracle deck. I love it. I'm so glad I got it. To build up further immunity against negative vibrations and psychic attacks, and elevate the degree of good vibrations coursing through your life, take nothing you encounter in your life personally. As tempting as it may be to interpret negative behavior projected towards you as personal, it isn't. In fact, what other people feel or do has nothing to do with you. Excuse me. It's a reflection of their consciousness, not yours. By choosing, I'm so sorry about that. Okay. In fact, what other people feel or do has nothing to do with you. It's a reflection of their own consciousness, not yours. By choosing not to do this, you stay tuned into what's true and important for you. Being impersonal doesn't mean that you're being unloving or unkind. It actually allows you to be more loving and tolerant towards those acting out because you're not engaged in defending yourself against psychic attack. It takes you to a higher ground and is a powerful form of psychic protection, causing everything unpleasant to slide away rather than to stick to your aura and ruin your good vibes. So remember, no matter how passionately you feel like defending yourself, let it go, relax, and focus on your good vibes. So these are your messages for this week. I really hope that you take the advice, and if the reading resonates for you, please let me know. Send your girls some love, and take care till the next read, Leo. Love you guys.